Virgo, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Virgo sun, moon, and rising signs. I recommend that you check out your sun, moon, and rising sign video. It'd be great to have you. And it's very important because they're all aspects of you. There's always an extended video that I create so that you can continue this message on with me. That link is right below, and I hope you can join me. If you haven't yet, please remember to subscribe to the channel and then ring that bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Virgo content gets uploaded every single Friday. If you want more content, I have a second channel. It's called Astrology Motivation, and I'll attach the link above. I hope you can join me over there and subscribe over there as well. That's where I do my daily tarot card readings live now, so you can join in the actual live chat. It would be great to have you. And if you're looking for me on Instagram, you can find me via the link that I've created on my front page. On the channel banner to this YouTube profile has all my social links by their icons. So just like tap on the Instagram icon and you can find me right away. There's only one Born Without Boundaries Tarot profile on Instagram, only one real one. So use the link that is provided on my channel banner, and that'll take you to the right one. All right. Ready? Virgo. You see clearly now. And it landed right on top of turn knowledge into wisdom. Something that was kept from you or that you were in the dark from is now becoming clearer to you. Perhaps you've been thinking about it, or there's been new information that has come to you. But ultimately, there's a sense of something that was secretive or kept secret, or even something that you were dealing with inside. Since this is like the moon card, it discusses your emotions and your psyche, right? So maybe things that didn't make sense, now they do make sense. It's interesting that these cards come out together because you see clearly now the wise old owl and turn knowledge into wisdom. This is like a deeper knowing, a deeper understanding. So ultimately, it's like wisdom is coming out with wisdom. You've turned something that you finally learned, that you can finally touch. Because just because we have information, let's say it's like subconscious information or unconscious information, right? Doesn't mean we really touch it. We can really like connect with it. But this is a sense of now you know something that was not available to you. Now you can touch it and consciously connect with it. And then now we can use this to elevate ourselves. So how does that translate? Usually it translates into being able to get over something because you finally understand it. Not like get over it, but like catharsis. This is like a finishing up, a completion of, oh, this is the reason why. And because this is the reason why, now I can like feel what I have to feel and let this go. So that's a good place to begin. It's happening a little bit in the past for you. Okay. Which could mean that this event happened in the past, or the event happened in the past that you're coming to terms with, or just that this started a while ago and now it's finally gelling. Lay a solid foundation. This is actually your energy. So right now, currently, what you're doing is you're healing. Beautiful energy, actually. 6 is the house of healing and self-maintenance. It is the house that Virgo rules, the 6th house. So it is about making the healthy choices and doing the things that are best for you. So taking time out. And you know, sometimes we don't know what makes us unhealthy. You know, we don't have that information in our arsenal. This is about finding out what was making us unhealthy and then being able to take action about it, do something about it. This is also a sense of starting to build, I think, on something new. Lay a solid foundation. It's like clearing everything out so that you know that you can like nurture the space itself and then start the building on top of it, because you don't want to start building on sand, right? You don't want to start building on something that will crumble. You want to make sure the foundation itself, not just your cornerstones or your framework, but the foundation itself is actually solid. You don't want to build on a sinkhole. So ultimately, that's what you're doing now. You're making sure that the foundation is solid, or kind of starting to see and think, realize that if something happened, if something collapsed, it's because the foundation wasn't solid. Maybe this was a situation of rushing in, before somebody was ready. Maybe it's a situation of thinking you knew something before you really did know something, right? Being a little too sure of your own intelligence and something falling through. It's just realizing how solid foundations are slowly created. Not only because of practiced hands and ensuring this and that, like technique, like think about building. It's not only that, like take your time so you do it right, but it's take your time so you give this a chance to settle, and I can see, has this really settled the way that I want it to, right? It has this really, or is this still kind of shaky? Is the ground underneath, we get this in California a lot, gonna shift, right? Like is it gonna settle and then crack the foundation somehow? So you want to go slowly to not only give yourself time to do it right, but you also want to go slowly to see whatever's on the other side, right? Or whoever's on the other side, if they're moving along with you and they're as solid as you are, that kind of energy. Okay, a little bit more insight would be nice into this situation. Chameleon, act as if. So this was a problem because ultimately the foundation, or acting like something was okay, it wasn't okay, right? Chameleon is just kind of molding yourself to whatever you needed to be to look like things were all good, but that's not the same thing as it being all good. And ultimately there's this sense of, I don't know if this is malicious or not, but there's falsehood here. There's blending to not stand out, right? Maybe even just to protect yourself, trying to fit in to protect yourself. And maybe that's where we began. That's kind of where we begin. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but maybe it does make sense to you. But let me go on just to see a little bit more about Virgo's situation right now, because this chameleon energy, this has got to be about love. A love, marriage, a relationship. Act as if. I have to say there's some sort of falsehood here. It wasn't as solid as it seemed, or it's not as healthy as it seems. That's what these cards mean in relation to this relationship. Ace of Chalices is here. This could be a marriage or something that appears to be almost too good to be true. But upright, it seems very beautiful. It seems like it's just wonderful. But this, I have to say, like with these knowledge cards, these wisdom cards here, it's almost like, oh, but maybe it wasn't as great as I thought it was. Not that it didn't make me feel great, but ultimately there's just this sense of somebody wasn't as interested or engaged as you. Somebody was just going along with the motions. In service to, It's like they wanted to be the good guy, right? They wanted to, or maybe this is you, I don't know. It's like somebody wanted to be the good guy. Somebody didn't want, somebody just wanted to like, what do you need? Okay, I'll do it. Like they were just taking orders. They were taking commands because they didn't want to assert themselves. But did you actually ever really know them if they never really wanted to assert themselves? That's the thing. And sometimes people can do that. They'll chameleon into whatever you need them to be simply because they're afraid to assert themselves, or they don't really, ultimately, this is not somebody that you ever really knew, is what I'm saying. Or they never really knew you because you were doing the same thing. And this is Scorpio energy. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or if it's just a sense of this was an extreme situation. Maybe there was a lot of sensuality, a lot of sexuality, a lot of connection, maybe extremes, like there was just extremes, like too much emotion all at once, or not enough. Maybe it seemed somebody seemed very standoffish. You didn't really know how to read them. That was intentional because it was almost like they didn't really know how to read you. Right? Scorpios especially will appear on the surface very cold simply because they're being emotionally defensive and they don't really know what to make of you yet. They have not decided that you're someone they can trust. And that's kind of like, maybe I hate if it's harsh to you, but that's kind of what it was. That's really what it was, is they were not sure. They were still like going along with the motions just to placate you or pacify you, because ultimately, but they weren't certain or sure, or you weren't certain or sure, right? It could be you. It's like I know you're putting yourself all in there, but there's something about what you're doing that I don't really trust. I don't really feel like okay, you're going along with my motions, and it seems like everything I do is perfect for you, which is weird because it shouldn't be, right? Like, totally, dude. When we're in real relationships with real people, like we're people that are, let's put it this way, people who are being real with us or being honest with us, when we're in those relationships, there's clashes, there's disagreements, and because that's natural, because that's what's supposed to happen. But somebody who is afraid of clashing with you and is always pacifying you, is it's not necessarily something wrong with you. It's probably something wrong with them, where they're just like, either they're not sure of you, they don't feel safe enough to open up around you, or ultimately they are trying to manipulate you because maybe they need you, or they're lonely, or you're the first person who came along. Like, there's lots of different reasons. And no, this doesn't have to be just in a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be like what you're experiencing at work. There's just a lot of finally seeing somebody's passive aggressiveness for what it really is, and not really connecting with it, not really liking it. Let's keep going. This is really interesting. Okay. I know all these cards are like calling to me and be like, Michelle, pick me, bitch, pick me. Okay, I get to you, baby. I get to you. I got the moon cards right there. Hierophant. So, Jesus, this could have been somebody that you were going to be married to or are married to. This could also be a Taurus energy, somebody who is a Taurus. This is somebody who likes to keep things status quo and doesn't like to shake things up too much. This could also be a financial situation, like something regarding finances. I don't know about that so much, though. I feel like this is more a Taurus energy. Ooh, it's time to take action, and then luck is on your side. So ultimately, Virgo, it's definitely time to sort of like make your move and make your statement, and also take your own side. This is Aries energy. Bam. And then luck is on your side, which is go ahead, like talk or speak or make your move, because this is the time that you're going to get the truth, or your arrow's going to land where it's supposed to. You're going to hit the freaking target. This could also mean that somebody was way too aggressive and took this as an opportunity, to like, just like almost like shooting at the weakest deer, like Like, yay, I got what was right in front of me and what wasn't moving that fast to begin with. You know, yeah, is that really a prize? That kind of thing. Yeah, somebody was really aggressive here, maybe too aggressive. This is a lot of fire energy. Mars, oh, shut up, stop, wait, stop. Mars is in Sagittarius right now, and Aries is ruled by Mars, and we got Mars and Sagittarius. Mars and Sagittarius now. Mars moved into Sagittarius. Something just shifted in the way that you're doing things or the chances that you're taking. It just shifted, and honestly, this could be you're starting to shift your focus. You want something different. You want to broaden your horizons, broaden your spectrum, broaden your choices, maybe take some risks that you normally wouldn't take. Yeah, it's like you want something different. You want something new. I don't want to say, yeah, new. Maybe you're moving, deciding to move. This is not like you, though. You're a little bit more pedantic about things, but it's almost like you're let me say this to you. If you're talking about moving or something like that, like take it now. Like jump on this opportunity, because there is an opportunity here that you are supposed to be jumping on. I don't think it's in romance. It could have something to do with finance or with moving or movement or traveling. Okay. Like, that's definitely where you should be putting your energy or taking a chance. There's defeat here. There's defeat. Okay, then let's go back. This is a sense of moving really quick, trying to grab something, and you lost it. Why? Could be a lot of competition. Why is the Five of Swords here, though? Why is the Five of Swords here? That doesn't make any sense. Your family defeated you? Oh, maybe it's that you can't move right now. Like, you want to move, but you have obligations, or that people aren't being supportive of you, like taking this chance. It's like, I was like, what's defeating you? Your family is defeating you. Your own family, out of love. Maybe you feel stifled. Or in a sense, this could be breaking up a family. Breaking up a family unit. Yeah, there's some information that came through. Somebody like, yeah, ooh, damn. Knight of Swords. This is definitely, like, bam, something, like, what happened, though? Is somebody telling your family something? Is somebody talking some shit? Like, what the hell is going on here? I would love to know, because this is a sense of some sort of messaging came through, or it was your family themselves that said, no, you have to stop this. You can't do this. You can't go through with this. This could be an intervention. Damn. I need the cards that are going to clarify for me, because this is a little confusing. What is the situation? Virgo. Somebody told somebody something, because this is the gossip card. People were talking about people. This is I heard it through the grapevine, or maybe even like someplace that you feel comfortable. It doesn't have to be your actual family, but it's just a sense of like people you'd consider family. That could be too, but it's ultimately like they're the ones like getting involved and saying, we've got to do something. We've got to do something about this. Maybe one of your friends told somebody something. Or you found out through a friend of yours that something was happening, and you have to take action now. So this is your sign. If you're looking for your sign, take action now. Like, get in there and do something, because yeah, there is some sort of intervention that needs to happen. People could be falling into a dark place. They could be falling into addiction. They could be falling into depression, or this could be you. And if so, maybe I should put a hotline down below. Like, whatever this is a sense of like somebody needs to talk to somebody about something, and they do, or something's getting passed down through the telephone, quote unquote, talk to somebody about something, share your feelings, share your emotions with somebody, share your dreams, share your secret. I get this. Somebody is finally, it's like you could be, or somebody is finally telling somebody about something. You're finally telling the truth. You're finally letting it out. You're finally accepting it and then sharing it with somebody else. And this person is intervening. This person that you shared your secret with is intervening. About what and why? That's a good question. Like, what and why? I'm looking for the card that has the answer. What and why? About what and why, Virgo? What a tangled web you are weaving. About what and why? Capricorn energy, something to do with Christmas time. This is Santa Claus energy. You have all this earth energy here. What and why? What and why? Are you dealing with a Capricorn? Because this is a sense of like doing something for somebody else, or like wanting to show appreciation for somebody. Whoa, does somebody want to show appreciation for you, or there's a present coming that you didn't expect, or you're giving somebody a gift, which is this confrontation and intervention? Oh, I'm going to go to the extended. I hope you can come with me. The link is right below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and then share it on your social media platforms. And Virgo, I'll see you guys next week.